The process of de-dollarization of the United States dollar is currently in full swing. This leaves the United States with a crucial decision to make, and that is whether or not they are going to begin accumulating more strategic reserve assets like Bitcoin, which we know is going to be on the balance sheet of the United States government very soon. As more and more countries start announcing their separation from the Federal Reserve of the United States is left with a decision that is becoming increasingly important. And I have to add that, based on certain information that was just recently revealed, I believe that it is extremely possible that central banks are going to start adopting XRP very soon, and this very well might result in the influx of trillions of dollars of volume over the XRP ledger. Therefore, we are going to go over everything in the video that we have for you today. We are going to discuss the Securities and Exchange Commission seed Gary Gensler, exchange-traded funds ETFs for XRP, whether or not the litigation against XRP has been resolved, and what the next steps are. Not even close. Because we cover everything in a very great detail, you are going to want to stay until the very end, because we cover everything extremely thoroughly. Let's get started with the video by clicking the like button. First things first, let's speak about the BRICS nations, because they are the ones who are spearheading the de-dollarization of the United States as a whole. And there are a lot of countries who are now a part of this alliance. The most recent announcement that Zimbabwe has made is that they intend to discontinue their use of the United States dollar in their foreign businesses. This is something that has already been said by Saudi Arabia, in addition to China, Russia, and a great number of other countries that are a part of this core alliance. However, despite the fact that the degree of participation that each nation has in BRICS varies, it is something that the government of the United States of America needs to take very seriously. This is because if a sufficient number of countries join this alliance, the United States will lose their global dominance and influence, which is something that they obviously do not want to happen. On the other hand, there is an other choice available here, and that is to switch to a system that is significantly more equitable for all of the individuals involved. BRICS was established for a specific reason, and that reason is that many people believe that it is unfair to allow the United States to make all of the decisions because they have not always been the most fair to everyone involved. That also includes their own citizens, who are forced to deal with all of this inflation as a result of the Federal Reserve's recent increase in the amount of dollars it printed in order to pay for their stimulus payments. That being said, let us now consider, in light of the fact that I have a few more reasons to believe that XRP is going to replace this system, you are going to want to keep an eye out for this development. It is imperative that we examine something of the utmost significance before we move on to the topic of central banking. This is the conflict between the Securities and Exchange Commission and Ripple. Quite a few of you have been inquiring about whether or not the case has been solved entirely. To clarify, I do in fact have a fairly good answer for each and every one of you today. As a result of the verdict, the SEC made a suggestion that it might actually fight back. For Fox Business, a speaker from the SEC said, "As we can see here, securities laws apply when companies offer and sell investment products, regardless of the technology or names they employ. This is due to the fact that courts after courts have stated that securities laws apply." This is a statement that was put forth by an official reporter. We can see that following the quotations from both sides of the SEC and Ripple basically stated, yeah, we're fine with paying this sign. This is something that we can see when we delve a little bit deeper into the official statement. That's fine. That's a huge victory for us overall. We are so happy that the judge saw the egregious the Securities and Exchange Commission SEC said, use of Ripple's behavior in this context. In a nutshell, the Securities and Exchange Commission CC and Ripple expressed their contentment. On the basis of all of this, individuals are expressing their perspective that they believe it is extremely unlikely that either side will appeal the verdict about the remedies. The conclusion of the court case is confirmed if there is no appeal of the verdict, which indicates that the case has been resolved. I felt it was important to convey that information to you all. Taking all of this into consideration, and this is certainly the question that is at the forefront of everyone's mind after that, is the SEC settlement going to make it possible for it to what happened with the Bitcoin exchange traded fund was visible to all of us? We are all aware of the expected behavior of the Ethereum exchange traded fund ETF. As a result of the ETF, there has already been some positive price activity for Ethereum, and it is highly possible that the next couple of weeks will be absolutely combustible for Ethereum. The fact that the settlement appears to have been favorable to XRP is of course a remarkable development. And it appears that in the court of public opinion, people are certainly side with XRP, which is yet another wonderful thing that has occurred. Does this imply that there is a greater possibility of an exchange-traded fund ETF for XRP being approved? The response is a resounding affirmative. At the moment, the SEC is operating on very thin ice. However, XRP is not a security, The decision has been made and it is impossible to dispute that. Taking all of this into consideration, the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) may try to oppose it as much as they want, but at the end of the day, they won't be able to stop what's coming, which is an exchange-traded fund ETF for XRP. It is possible that this will assist bring in billions of dollars in volume, and for many people, it appears that XRP is going to be the one that is going to get authorized after Solana. What a cool thing that is. Regarding XRP and the possibility of earning money, I would like for you all to take a look at something that is rather interesting. To be more specific, I opened up some long positions on XRP throughout the course of the past week. You will see some absolutely absurd profit and loss statements on those trades if you look at the bottom of the screen, which is currently displayed here. On the other hand, if you are interested in engaging in futures trading on the Margex market, you can also open up some positions similar to this one. It seems to me that the current moment is an excellent opportunity for you to put up some 5x leverage positions on XRP, people. In the near future, this cryptocurrency is going to experience a meteoric rise. Therefore, if you guys are interested in signing up with Margex, you will receive some amazing features and perks, and we will go long on XRP. Additionally, you will be able to see the type of profit and loss that I just demonstrated to you on the bottom of the screen. Sign up by clicking on my link or going to the trading area of the website, and initiate a long position in the same manner that I am doing right now. It's a chime. Currently, if you guys go to the referral part of the website and enter my referral code, which is Levi20, you will be eligible for trading discounts and trading incentives. After you have signed up via my link, you need to make sure that you do that. And I'll see you guys on the other side, where we'll be talking about our enormous gains in XRP. Coming back to the video. Now everyone, let's get back to the conversation they were having about central banking. All of this is very exciting information. Ripple issued this announcement not so long ago, stating that they are testing, including testing RLUSD. It is with great enthusiasm that we announced that Ripple USD has entered the private beta phase on both the Ethereum mainnet and the XRP ledger. The RLUSD cryptocurrency has not yet been granted regulatory recognition, and as a result, it is not yet available for trading or purchasing. However, the cryptocurrency is making rapid progress. Now that the XRP ecosystem has essentially prevailed in this lawsuit, we are going at a pretty rapid pace, right? The stablecoin RLUSD is on its way to being released. In addition, if we are interested in collaborating with the central banks, this is, without a doubt, an extremely important component of the ecosystem. Because banks have the option of using the Ripple USD stablecoin instead of XRP if they do not choose to utilize XRP. As a result of the fact that this transaction is going to be recorded on the XRP ledger, it is going to contribute a significant amount of volume to the chain. Undoubtedly, that is a really exciting development. Because if a sufficient number of central banks use this stablecoin, which we all know Ripple has the technology to replace SWIFT very literally right now, then that will mean that, well, we are going to literally see trillions of dollars. On XRP, there is a great deal of stress in trillions of dollars, and it is highly likely that a significant number of these financial institutions that will use this stablecoin will also begin to hold XRP simply out of necessity. This is because they will be required to possess at least some XRP in order to be able to perform all of these transactions amongst all of the other stablecoins that are embedded inside the ecosystem.to illustrate this point. I would want to draw a parallel between this ecosystem and the Terra Luna DeFi ecosystem.